What's going on, TEI family? I am back again, and this is the third installment of the Barbie intellectual property series here. So first, we talked about patents, the different patents that Mattel, who's the owner of this Barbie intellectual property, that they own on the word Barbie. And we kind of looked at the first DAO back from the 1959s of 1959. The second video I did was on trademarks. We looked at a number of trademarks that Mattel Corporation has on the word Barbie, everywhere from the clothing to night lights to fruit snacks to coverings for your tablets. We talked about what a trademark was and how to perform a trademark search. So I thought that last video was interesting. This third video, we are talking about copyrights. So what is a copyright? A copyright is different from a patent as well as a trademark in that it is an original work of authorship that the person fixes in a tangible medium. So that if you are drawing a picture, a 2D picture, for example, the drawing sheet that is on, that is enough such that it is considered a copyright material, copyrightable material. And copyright's different, interestingly enough, from trademarks as well as patents, because with both trademarks and patents, you have to actually file something with the United States Patent and Trademark Office. But with copyrights, number one, uh, you don't actually have to file something to have a copyright on it. The moment that it is a fixed and a tangible medium, you have copyright protection on it. Now, you do have to actually file for copyright protection if you want to enforce your rights. So, for example, if you want to sue somebody, you can't say, "Hey, I got this 2D picture from the 50s and I want to sue somebody." You actually have to file it with the copyright office to actually be able to sue somebody. So again, that's big because again, you do not have to file anything for you to have copyright on something, but you do have to file it if you want to protect those copyrights or sue someone. The other thing that I didn't mention in the earlier two videos is the time duration on different intellectual property. A patent, a utility patent specifically, that lasts for 20 years. A trademark lasts forever as long as you are using it. So the moment you stop using it, you can no longer have a trademark on it. But to the extent that you're using that trademark, it lasts forever. Then a copyright that lasts for the life of the author. So, for example, if I, write, if I draw a 2D picture, I automatically get a copyright on it. I don't have to file it, and that copyright lasts for the life of me plus 70 years. So, say for example, I pass away in the year 3000, that mark is going to last 70 years longer because it's lasting the life of me plus 70 years. And if it's a business, it lasts 120 years from the date of creation. So that's another difference, a subtle difference of the three different forms of intellectual property that we've been talking about so far. Again, another thing of copyright is copyrightable subject matter can have fall into a number of categories. You can have a book, you can have a sound recording, you can have choreographics, you can have a 3D work such as a sculpture, for example. A sculpture, for example, you can have 2D works. You can have paintings, which consist of paintings, pictures, drawings, things like that. You can also have uh, motion picture, for example, a movie or whatnot. So it's a number of forms of copyrightable subject matter that you can have that differs from patents and trademarks. Interestingly enough, it's one form specifically that it overlaps with trademarks. So if you remember earlier, I talked about a trademark being it can be a logo. Well, you can also have, and I'm saying logo in the form of a 2D picture, but you can also have a copyright on a 2D picture. So if you have a drawing, that can be both a logo as well as a copyright. So that's one of the few areas of overlap between intellectual property. So again, on this video, we're going to take a look at some of the copyrights that Mattel has on this whole Barbie intellectual property. So let's see here. Let me share my screen. We're going to also do a copyright search that you can that you can use. Okay, here we go. We are good to go. We are good to go. So if you just go to copyright.gov, you'll get to this screen, and this is an online records collection. So I am going to click official public catalog, and this is going to consist of everything from the 1978 to present day. So if you want something that's before 1978, you have to click on these. But given that this video is for informational purposes, I'm not trying to do this for a long time. Take all day. We are going to do 1978 to present day. So you can search by title, name, keyword, registration number, so forth and so on. I'm going to pull up all the copyright that's owned by Barbie that has Barbie in a title. We're going to begin our search here. So I'm going to start here. Okay. So this is application title Barbie. The author is Warner Brothers, so I would imagine that they got some type of license from Mattel, which it wouldn't show on here. Okay, so yeah, pre-existing material, actually it does. Certain pre-existing licensed materials and music, based on pre-existing characters and toys. So, as you can tell for this one, the authorship of the application, the owner essentially of the application, copyright claimant is Warner Brothers, and that's by written agreement. So I would imagine that Mattel, who owns uh, the Barbie IP, they gave them a license or some type of, it was agreement in place such that Warner Brothers will own this. Actually, this is the Barbie movie, so this is actually perfect. So you can see the registration is July 21st, 2023. Again, I would imagine that this is when the Barbie movie came out. You can see the type of work, motion picture. You can see the copyright claimant is Warner Brothers. So I am assuming that Mattel, who owns the IP for Barbie, owns this whole kind of Barbie realm. It entered into an agreement with Warner Brothers, such that Warner Brothers will own the motion picture for Barbie. And I would imagine that they're getting some type of Mattel is getting some type of royalty, or they paid them to be able to do this. So let's go to next here. Again, this is another thing that Barbie looks to be copyright claiming as Warner Brothers again. And again, this seems like a motion picture and pre-registration. So I'm not sure if this is dealing with the Barbie movie that they kind of started maybe registering back in May of this year. Let's go to a few more. Let me see something else. We kind of deal with these motion pictures and dramatic works. This seems like a choreography or dramatic work in music. I'm assuming that this is kind of surrounding the movie Barbie. I'm trying to see the ownership, the claimant being Mattel. Let me go back here. I'm gonna do a search. Okay. I'm gonna search by corporation. That sucks. They're not letting me. I'm gonna type it in again. Copyright. Go to the copyright office. I'm doing this on the fly here. Search copyright records. Tell corporation. Okay, so you see here. Let me see here. Toys. Actually, I'm gonna try to do it. They got man, see, you can see all these copyrights that are owned by Mattel, which is 401. And actually, to be honest, I don't want to. I'm not gonna go through those. So we're going to kind of start here and see if we can see one that is actually indeed owned by Mattel. It seems like they license it out a lot, uh, which is I guess not unusual. But so this is again the title is Barbie. It appears to be a comic book. For whatever reason, it's not showing the owner. I would imagine that. Okay, so it says the copyrightable authorship is split between claimants as reflected below. So yeah, okay, Mattel. So Mattel and Marvel. So it seems like they kind of did a joint venture for a comic book. So that's pretty cool. Let's see if we can find one more for the word Barbie. That's owned by Mattel. Seems like it's a lot of music that's surrounding that has the title Barbie in it. Obviously, that doesn't have to deal with Mattel. Okay, so this is another one. The title is Barbie. It's a visual material. So this can be a 2D picture. This can be a painting. This can be a photograph. Uh, Seems like the claimant is Mattel Inc. Okay, here you go. Exactly, it's photo print. So it seems like it's a photograph and text. Uh, and again, the title being Barbie, and is owned by who do you know? Mattel Inc. So again, if you want to do some trademark searching, this is the way to do it. Stop sharing my screen here. Remove, stop sharing. So hopefully you got something out of this video and was able to see that, hey, this company Mattel owns a number of different copyrightable material surrounding Barbie. And so again, just be careful when you're using this stuff, so that you don't kind of find yourself in a situation where you're getting a cease and desist letter from Mattel because you're copyright infringing their work. So my last video is I'm gonna be breaking down an article of how Mattel actually, kind of started the Barbie franchise and how it makes money off of it, how much money it makes, and how they try to get stuck up. Man, there'd be some interesting stuff. So just tune into my next video. That would be the last video of the series, and kind of let me know your thoughts. All right, I'm out. Peace.